How do you address copyright infringement? Imagine creating something unique and then seeing someone else use it without asking. That's what copyright infringement is. It happens when someone copies or uses your work without permission. To handle this, you first need to prove you own a valid copyright. Copyright protects original works like music, books, movies, art, and software once they are fixed in a tangible form. This means they are written down, recorded, or saved in some way. The first step is to identify if someone is using your work without permission. Once you find out, the common initial move is to send a cease and desist letter. This is a formal notice asking the infringer to stop using your work immediately. It explains that you own the copyright and that their use is unauthorized. Sometimes, this step is enough to resolve the issue. Next, it's important to consider if the use might qualify as fair use. Fair use allows limited use of copyrighted material for purposes like criticism, news reporting, teaching, or research. When evaluating fair use, look at the purpose of the use, the nature of the work, how much of it is used, and whether it affects the market value. If it's fair use, you might not need to take further action. Gathering evidence is also vital. You should document the infringement by taking screenshots, saving copies of the infringing work, and showing that the infringer had access to your original. This helps if you decide to go to court later. When informal efforts don't work, you can file a lawsuit in federal court. Legal remedies include stopping the infringement with an injunction, claiming damages for any financial loss, and sometimes asking for the destruction of infringing copies. Online infringement can be addressed through the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. You can send a takedown notice to internet service providers or platforms hosting the infringing content. They are legally required to remove the material if the notice is valid. It's worth noting that copyright often intersects with trademark and patent law. Trademark law protects brand names and logos, while patent law covers inventions. If copyrighted work includes trademarked elements or causes confusion about the source of goods, you might need to combine legal strategies. Handling copyright infringement involves understanding your rights, acting quickly, and choosing the right steps. Sending a clear cease and desist letter often works, but if it doesn't, legal action is available. Being prepared and knowing your options can help protect your creative works effectively.